Ooh, it's hot. Oh, so look at that. That looks so stupid. I look like an elf or something. So I started to film a vlog for you guys on my new camera. Hang on. Now I'm in my car and I forgot to bring it. Okay. Hold on. Look at that. Looks like an uncircumcised, you know, what. So I'm going out, need a few things. Just sitting, getting some vitamin D. Let's see, it's 86. I let Burke use my car and he armoralled the inside for me. That was nice. Ooh, this is melted. Ooh, it's the Nivea pink. I keep it in my car. I have gum. Okay, so someone said to pinch this. If you're watching, I still don't understand. Okay, so I think I'm putting this on my regular channel. But if you're not on my Patreon, then you wouldn't know that what I am so obsessed with. I am obsessed with watching videos about crested geckos and bearded dragons. Safe to say in the future I'm going to get a crested gecko because this is what I'm going to do. This is going to be so cute. So crested geckos, not leopard geckos, but which are kind of prettier, but they need a tank that's long, and their tail, they look too much like snakes to me, and I don't like snakes. So, and their tail has this, it's like fat, and I don't know, it reminds me of a rattlesnake. But crested geckos look like little dragons, and they're very easy to take care of. They don't need, but I probably will give it some bugs at some point. But they don't need bugs. Oh my God, this cannot happen. This is just so bad. So they don't need bugs. They live on a diet of like a smoothie, like they're more of a fruit eater in the wild, and they like to climb and they can jump, so you get a taller enclosure. So I'm going to get a tall one, not that tall, and the doors will open like that, glass doors, and it's all going to be glass. And then most people put in like hides so that they can hide, and you can put in all kinds of fake flowers or greenery. So most people make it look very reptilian. So like rocks and branches, you know, it's usually brown and green, the decorations, but there's a fly. I'm going to make it into like either a Hello Kitty or a Barbie house. Oh my God, how cute. Or a dollhouse. I'm going to make it into a dollhouse. So it's going to have beautiful flowers, fake ones, for the little gecko to run up. And then it's going to have, like, even at PetSmart, for aquariums, they have the cutest things, like the cutest little statues, like a clamshell that's all brightly colored with a pearl inside. But I'm going to do dollhouse furniture. So this is going to be a project. I'm not sure. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I really would like to adopt one that needs a home. I'm going to do it little by little. So it's going to be a whole project of making this dollhouse for this gecko. So I might get it either a crested gecko or a gargoyle gecko. And the gargoyle geckos have the most amazing colors. But I went to this reptile store and they had the cutest little orange. So he won't show, or he or she won't show like the stripe and different colors, but a little orange crested gecko. And they have like little spikes around their head and spikes as eyelashes, but the spikes are rubbery. They're not prickly. So anyways, yeah, so I'm obsessed with watching videos about that. And I really would love a bearded dragon, because I went to PetSmart once again to get Gucci food. And of course, Burke and I went and I look at everything. I look at the birds and the whatever. And I would never buy from one of those places an animal. But, so they had what I thought was a crested gecko. So I said, and they were so cute. They all came over to the glass. And I said to the girl, are these crested geckos? She's like, no, those are bearded dragons. They were this big, okay? Such personality. So I'm like, oh my God, maybe I want a bearded dragon. But their staple of diet is mealworms and cockroaches, and they grow to be like, they can grow 24 inches long. I've always been afraid of them, because full grown, I just can't. I'm too afraid. But if I got one as a baby, I wouldn't be afraid, because it would grow. But I cannot take care of it. So that's like a really, not that the other one isn't a commitment, but first of all, here are some things the reasons that I don't want. Their poops stink. End of story for me. Like people said, you can walk into someone's house and you know that there's a bearded dragon in there. And I'm all about things smelling good, which, oh my God, I have so much to tell you. Okay, first of all, I know you're probably all looking at my nails and loving them. These are the Opera Gel medium stilettos. I just glued them on, and then I used 2 coats of the LA Colors gel-like, so it's not a gel, it's a regular polish in Delicate, and it's the most beautiful pink ever. I mean, I would call these ballet toe shoes. And then I put a clear of gel over and cured them, and I just think that they are so beautiful and delicate and classy. Then I was watching Alex from HRH Collection, and I have to say, not to get into it, but I agree with so much of what she says. So much of what she says. So if you want, go watch her video and know that I agree with 99.9% of what she says. I've never been like, she refers to people as sheep, so I always have as well. I feel like people are not using their own brains. I feel like people are listening to the media that has an agenda. I'm all about, you know me, like I'm very open about my agenda. Patreon, yeah, I'm open about my agenda. Want to make money. Scentsy, yeah, I'm trying to sell. My agenda, I'm open about it. I don't try to I never try to act like, I don't need money, or I do need money, or anything like that. Like I am, and that's why a lot of people don't like me, because I do e-bag. They don't like it, but you don't realize that so many people are getting your money in other ways. Like one thing about Tara Babies that I love, she will never do a sponsored video. Anyone that does a sponsored video, and I have no problem with that at all, but they're doing it to get money. So you'd never really know if it's genuine or not. When I say I'm broke or I need money or I'm making jewelry or I got this bag, you know I'm making a profit. You know I'm selling it. I'm out there. So back to Alex, and you have to think the media has an agenda. The media is filtered. I mean, in college, I did a whole paper on Rupert Murdoch. The media is biased. Yahoo News, the front page of Yahoo News is, I have a Yahoo account. That's my email, one of my emails, but they are just like fear mongering and such propaganda and such, like, okay, you know how people are getting a stimulus if you earn under 100,000, blah 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 blah. So the front here, case in point, the front page says of Yahoo says not everyone is going to get the stimulus. And then if you go further to read, it says if you owe child support. It's such these headlines to get you sucked in. Coronavirus, like all these, like everything. Who do you trust? Who do you trust? Do you trust the president? Do you trust the doctor? Everybody has an opinion. People are following. Like, I just don't. I'm with Alex on this. She's being slammed for stating her opinion, but you know, and she even talks about how when she had that deal with MCM, people called MCM to try, and just like they've done to me too. So it's not just me, it's everybody that they do it to. It's, you know, the haters, whatever. But so what was I talking about? Wait, I was saying something about her. Oh, I put on, okay, that was my long roundabout way of saying one thing. She did say that, another thing that she said that's right is she gets up every day and she puts on makeup. I'm swollen because like all I eat is ramen and feta cheese, just so unhealthy. She gets up every day, does her hair and makeup, and puts on a cute outfit, even if it's sweatpants. I have not been doing that, but I did it today because she inspired me, and I actually put on my lashes backwards by mistake. I'm going to show you, and I love how they came out. Okay, look at this. So these are lashes I had by oh, I'm shaking a little, Miss A. They're $1. I don't know why anyone would get anything else, and I forget the name. I can tell you later, but I cut them in half. They're very subtle. I lined my eye with black liner, smudged it, cut them in half, and then by mistake put the right one on the left so that it's shorter at the ends. And I love how it came out because it makes, because that's my favorite. Let me see if we can see. I can't see if you can see, but that's my favorite look when you have lash extensions. I like when I watch Ashley and she needs a fill, I freaking love her lash extensions when she needs a fill. And these remind me of that. So I really only have, I did put on some mascara, but here are the lashes there and there. And I put on, oh my God, put on a very glowy, casual look. And I'm on my way to do grocery shopping.